Everybody, welcome to the Lima Allen County Chamber of Commerce's press conference for July 2027. My name is Josh Unterbrink. It's a pleasure to be here with you today. We're going to get right to it, and first off, we'd like to introduce Carrie Donaldson from the Lima Family YMCA that's going to share some information about the upcoming Kewpee triathlon, duathlon that's coming up on Sunday, soccer registration for youth, and a mom-to-mom sale. Carrie, come on up. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
This is my first time here, so Saturday the 1st, this Saturday, we are doing a mom-to-mom sale from 9 to noon. It's $25 for a booth, and it is 3 tables. The last day to sign up for that is the 31st, and there's a $1 charge to get in. Children are free. The triathlon then is the next day, Sunday the 2nd, starting at 8. We have almost 100 registered. You can register in-house until Wednesday the 29th, and there will also be registration on site. You can do an individual, or we're also doing teams. There's also a duathlon and a kids run for any kid who wants to do it. I think it's advertised as members of the family of the triathlon runners, but any kid who wants to do a fun kids run is eligible to do that. We're currently doing soccer signups. Those run until the 31st. It starts on the 25th. Tuesday and Thursday evenings from 5:30 to 7:30, and it runs for 6 weeks. There's 2 weeks of practices, 4 weeks of games. Currently swimming at our Y, the Barracuda team is doing the long course. Championships are next weekend. We have a couple of swimmers going to the nationals, and short course starts in September. And they won the Y League champion again for the 4th time. And just a note, our facility every August does renovations and updates just to keep it nice. So our pool is doing a new air system. It's really hot in there. So it'll be closed from the 1st of August through September 5th to do that maintenance. They're installing a new air ventilation. And the rest of the facility will be open with some renovations taking place. Certain things will be closed for maybe a week at a time. That is all.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, and welcome to your new role. Congratulations, Carrie, as well.
Thank you.
All right, next we'd like to introduce the Executive Director of the Northwest Ohio Literacy Council, Darrell Ball, to talk about their upcoming purse lottery, a big fundraiser and a great event. Good to meet you. Good to see you.
So, in staying with the first-timer theme, I took over as Northwest Ohio Literacy Council Director on May the 1st. Took over from Ken Blanchard, who had that position for about 21 years. So the Literacy Council was actually founded in Lima back in 1987. So we have nearly 4 decades of service in the community, and our mission is to enable adults who have low-level literacy that impedes their progress in society. So we want them to be able to set and achieve personal goals. We want them to be able to improve their literacy skills. And so we offer volunteer tutors that meet with those clients on a one-on-one basis. They offer training in reading, writing, math, computer skills. We do English as a second language classes. We do citizenship classes. And all of our services are provided free of charge to our clients. But in order to continue providing those services, we rely on funding by the United Way, grants, donations, and 2 fundraisers that we run every year. So our first fundraiser we hold is our Scrabble tournament that's held in February. And then we also run a purse lottery, which we are in the height of right now. So tickets are on sale now for our purse lottery. We're doing 30 purses in 30 days. So every day in September, we will be giving away a purse. And the way that works is we sell tickets. They sell for $30 a piece. You get a chance every day in September to win those tickets. We sell 1,000 tickets. They're numbered 000 through 999. So if your 3-digit number matches the 3-digit lottery drawing for that evening draw, then you're the winner for that day. The highlight of our drawing this year, we have a Valentino purse by Mario Valentino. It retails at just over $1,000, and that purse is the prize on September 15th. And the reason we chose September is National Literacy Month, so we ran our purse lottery in conjunction with the month of September for that event. You can purchase tickets either at our office at 563 West Spring Street. You can go online at our website at www.limaliteracy.net, or if you see one of us that's associated with Literacy Council, most of us have tickets on us, and any of you that are interested, I do have tickets out in my truck, so I can hook you up today before we leave. What a lot of people don't realize is it's estimated right here in our community, nearly 12,000 people in Allen County and almost 4,000 people in the city of Lima do not have a high school diploma or equivalency. And another fact that a lot of people find surprising, there are more people in the city of Lima that lack a high school diploma than there are that have a 4-year college degree. So our services are desperately needed still, even after 40 years of being in service. We are a nonprofit 501c3 agency, and again, the contributions and support of our community is what keeps us afloat. So we ask that you would please help us in our support of those that need educational services in the area, and afterwards I'll be free for any questions if anyone has anything. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Darrell. Great gift idea too. I know ladies typically, get the brunt of the sales from the first lottery. However, gentlemen, great gift idea. As Christmas comes up, you can win that.
Well, it'll be done in September. So.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can get them and hold them until Christmas. So,
well, yeah. If you're a fella and you win the purse, you can always present it to you.
That's right.
So, yeah.
So great event, great fundraiser. All right, next up, I'd like to introduce Dr. Robin Bagley, the biology professor at the Ohio State University in Lima, to talk about some upcoming events and programs. Robin, good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome to your first time as well.
Yeah, we got the first times going here. Front load with the first time, so you're building towards people that will be more eloquent than me. Thank you very much for having me. I'm really excited to announce that registration is now open for STEAM on the Quad. If you're not aware, this is our 10th year, so we're really bringing out all the stops this year. In addition to the many wonderful local groups who have consistently supported our event and hosted hands-on activities for students. With the partnership of Charles River Laboratories, we've been able to bring in a couple of really big names, including the Columbus Zoo, who will do a 1-hour show with animals. We have Science Central, we also have Imagination Station, and the Armstrong Air and Space Museum coming to do tabletop activities or demonstration of activities during the day. We'll also have a bunch of our student groups that will do hands-on activities with students as well. We've been really excited with the energy that's been generated. Last year we had record attendance of over 500 people, so we're hoping to blast that out of the water again this year. So if families are interested, they can go on our, it's like goosu.edu/STEAM26. You can register there. You can also just Google STEAM on the Quad. You'll find the links there. If you are a community organization that has not yet participated, we also still have registration open for hosting tables. I'd be very happy to answer any questions. If you're not sure what to do, we can provide water, internet, all of that stuff. So we encourage everybody to come out and support our children. If you have not seen STEAM on the Quad before, this is largely targeting our younger population, so K through 8. I'd say K through 5 is the bulk of the participants. They do hands-on activities. It is in support of encouraging students to consider careers in STEAM, which would be science, technology, engineering, arts and humanities, and mathematics. And this is an event that is put on in cooperation with the Ohio State University at Lima, as well as our local 4-H offices. So thank you very much. Thank you
very much, Robin. STEAM on the Quad is a great event. And I would be out there if my son was quite old enough. Do you allow 4.5-year-olds?
We do.
Oh, well.
My daughter is not quite 3, and she's gone every year she's been alive.
All right. Well, so thank you, and we will see you at the STEAM on the Quad. All right. Next up, I'd like to introduce Grace Shirk, the manager for the West Central Ohio Junior Achievement Program, to talk about upcoming BizTown. Grace, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
Hi everyone, my name is Grace Shirk, and I first off have to say I'm so excited to hear about the Valentino purse, and I will be meeting you in the parking lot after for a ticket. So, by raise of hands, how many people know what Junior Achievement is or have heard of Junior Achievement? Wonderful, okay. For those of you who don't know, Junior Achievement, we're a nonprofit organization based out of Colorado Springs, and we just brought a chapter back here to Lima about 6 months ago. So the past 6 months I've been out in the community building connections, and then this fall we'll actually have programming starting in the schools. So we offer free curriculum and programming to the schools, and all of our programs are based on financial literacy, work and career readiness, and entrepreneurship. Along with the programs, we have a few capstone events that the schools can choose to do. So one we're bringing to the area this fall is called BizTown. BizTown is actually a brick and mortar program, so some of the chapters actually have a facility that the students can go to, but for now, Lima's going to have a pop-up facility, so we have 16 storefronts. The event's going to be at UNOH. We'll go there and set up the storefronts, and the students will get to come to the event and operate 16 different businesses. So out in the community getting sponsorships. For example, we have Tomal sponsoring one, so someone will get to operate as the CEO, the CFO, a marketing director, and HR personnel. So each student will have their own role, and they'll all get to operate within the business and then work together throughout the community. So there'll be a bank, there'll be City Hall. So if anyone is interested in sponsoring a storefront, let me know. And we're also recruiting volunteers. So not only does BizTown need volunteers, but in the classroom we need volunteers as well. So the teachers have the option, if they want to deliver the curriculum, they can. But if they want a volunteer to do it, then I will find someone. So if anyone is interested in volunteering with BizTown or just in the classrooms in general, just let me know and I'll get you guys registered. We'll get your background checked, approved, and get you matched with a school and a program. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Grace. All right, next up, I'd like to introduce Stephen Kenworthy, the Program Development Director for Adriel Foster Care, to talk about some upcoming programs they have to offer. Stephen, good morning.
Absolutely, good morning. Thanks for having me back, by the way. It's good that I wasn't ousted forever my last trip. So I'm Stephen Kenworthy. I represent Adriel School, which is actually a nonprofit foster organization. I don't know, I'm not just here to talk about like ramping up our presence in Lima today, and a lot of people know or don't know that there are 15,000 foster kids in Ohio, so the need is always there for full-time foster families. But something that I wasn't aware myself until I began working for Adriel was the need for respite care families. So full-time foster care feels kind of maybe overwhelming or intimidating for you. The same process, there's just as much need for respite families. What that is basically you take a foster kid into your house for 1 or 2 days, maybe on a weekend, to give families a much needed break. So that way that family, that mom or that caregiver can go just be themselves for 24 hours or get away from things. And you can take that kid in your house, and it's worth mentioning that you are financially reimbursed. There's a pretty good subsidization of the process so that there isn't any financial concern on your part. So you're gonna take that kid in your house, you can go to Cedar Point, you can go to the zoo, all that's funded. So it's just something to think about. I think me and my house, we've talked about foster care a lot, and sometimes that's a bigger step than people are willing to make. But at the same time, there's also that respite care opportunity where you want to do a little bit, you want to get your toes wet, but you don't want to fully commit to having a child in your home full time. So I just want to encourage everyone to think about that if it's on your heart. Next up, more on the business side of things, we have a golf scramble like many people do this time of year. It's September 14th at Eagle Rock Golf Club in Defiance, Ohio. We're still looking for a few teams. The registration is $500 per team. And tee off is at 11 a.m. I myself am not a golfer. I would probably wound somebody if I was out on the course, but I'm good on the golf cart, and I'll probably be the photographer that day. So stop by for that, or you can sign up at our website, adriel.org. And I think something that's kind of lost is golf scramble helps everybody financially, but for us, there's just a little bit more something to it. I feel like maybe that's just me being selfish, but it helps kids and families in Ohio. Foster care adoption, we don't just do that. We have clinical services and all these different things. These golf scrambles for us, it's kind of like a lifeblood. We're a nonprofit as well, so money isn't bursting out the seams in our organization, but these golf scrambles that help us just support some of the programming that we want to do for kids. Every dollar counts big when you're small. But yeah, just if you're interested in respite, a golf scramble, more information about our presence in Lima as we continue to get ready to open up our office on East Town Road, right by the train tracks. If you haven't seen the blue sign, it says Adriel. We'll be there. You can just go to adriel.org. That's ADRIEL for the people that don't know how to spell it. It's a little weird. And if you want to talk about any of the other stuff afterwards, I'll be outside as well.
Great.
Thanks, Josh.
Thanks, Stephen.
Of course.
So that golf outing is September 14th in Defiance,
Yes, sir.
and you can find that information on your website. All right, great. Next up, we'd like to introduce two, I think, new folks to Lima. Jeff Caskey, the operations manager, and Tina Perrine. Excuse me, did I pronounce that totally wrong? You can correct me in a second. All right, Perrine.
Yes.
The general manager for Layne's Chicken Fingers, to talk about what to expect from Layne's Chicken Fingers coming to Cable Road in Lima, Ohio. So,
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much. First of all, we're very excited to be here and be a part of the Lima community. We'd like to announce our grand opening on Saturday, August 15th. A little bit of background about Layne's Chicken. Founded in College Station, Texas in 1994. Layne's was built its reputation on serving fresh hand-breaded chicken tenders, crinkle cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and their signature Layne sauce. While chicken fingers remains the star of the menu, we do have a variety of options that set Layne's apart from our competitors. We offer regular and spicy chicken, hand-spun milkshakes, and menu favorites like the club sandwich and the chicken wrap. So we are just excited to be here, be a part of the Lima community, and this Lima restaurant marks the beginning of an exciting expansion across Central Ohio. So again, just thank you for letting us be here today.
All right, well, welcome and congratulations.
Thank you.
So mark your calendars, August 14th. I'm sure there'll be a line down Cable Road. The sauce is 15th, excuse me, August 15th.
Josh
Yeah.
will be there on the 14th.
Yeah. Soft open, you know, so if you
Otherwise,
need
not
any
to be
taste
served.
testers, the chamber's always here for you. Yeah, next up from WOCAP, I'd like to introduce Christina Magado, the Director of Internal Operations, to talk about a hiring event that they have. Good morning.
Good morning. This is my first time here at the chamber press conference as well. At West Ohio CAP, we are proud to be part of the workforce that strengthens our community. As we continue to expand our services, we're looking for compassionate, dedicated individuals who want careers with purpose. We are currently hiring for our Head Start and Early Head Start programs to help prepare our youngest learners for success. We are excited to be expanding our new fatherhood program and are seeking team members who are passionate about working with fathers and strengthening families. In addition, we are hiring an intake specialist to help connect individuals and families with emergency assistance and other critical resources. Whether you're just starting your career or looking for meaningful change, WOCAP offers competitive pay, excellent benefits, professional development opportunities, and the chance to make a lasting difference in the lives of people throughout our community. We encourage anyone looking for a rewarding career to visit us at wocap.org, learn about our opportunities, and join our team. Together, we're not only filling jobs, we're building stronger families, a stronger workforce, and a stronger community. Thank you.
Thanks, Christine. All right, so if you know one that's looking for a position, give WOCAP a call today. Last but not least, from our community reps, I'd like to introduce Matt Neely from Lima Sister Cities.
Yes.
I think that he's going to be talking about an upcoming visit.
Yes, I am.
Morning, Matthew.
Good morning, John. Well, it is an exciting time. Today, in 13 hours, I will be picking up our delegates. They're arriving in Columbus at 10:30 tonight. So we got an action-packed week filled for them. So on today's Monday, right? Yeah. I haven't slept for the last couple days prepping. So tomorrow we're going to be hitting up the Columbus Zoo, and then Wednesday, Thursday we're visiting all the Lima. We're going to visit the pool. We're going to visit Kewpee, visit Boris Center, visit the chamber, visit the art space, the museum, the mayor, meet Beanie. So we got an action-filled couple days for our delegates. Another amazing thing we're having on Thursday the 30th, we're having a sign unveiling in our community garden. It was put up and constructed by an Eagle Scout for his community service project, and it'll have a detailed history of major events in the garden and our organization. So that'll be a nice addition to our garden. So we're going to be unveiling that on Thursday the 30th at noon. If anybody wants to come by, they're more than welcome. Also, Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. at the Herman Woodlands on Walpock Road, we will be having our general meeting and welcome party for all of our delegates that are coming. So they're gonna give a presentation about themselves, about their city, and then we're gonna give them a big Lima welcome as well. So we hope all of you are able to join us and give them that big Lima welcome that we know we can give them. So thank you for the time.
All right, thanks, Matt. All right, and we're going to transition to some chamber news. So now I'd like to introduce Deb Katzenmeyer, Director of Membership here at the Chamber, to talk about our upcoming Safety Council meeting. Deb, good morning.
Good morning. Morning, everybody. Good to see you all here this morning. I have a couple things to talk about, and they're both Safety Council related. So the West Central Ohio Safety Council is a program that is co-sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce and the Bureau of Workers' Comp. It's gives companies an opportunity to learn about safety, health, and wellness through monthly meetings and other external trainings that we have. It also allows them to possibly get a 3% rebate on what they had paid in the year before, which for many companies is a good amount of money to leave on the table. So it's a great program. We serve a nice warm breakfast at Howard Johnson's on the second Tuesday of every month, and we see a lot of other folks that are in the room there as well. It's about 100 people in a room. There's a ton of networking before while they're eating breakfast, and it's just a good meeting. So if you consider joining, we'd be glad to have you, and just let me know if you're interested in doing that. Also want to talk about our August meeting, which is upcoming on August 11th, and we're going to have Enbridge with us to talk about natural gas safety, which is something we probably all need to. We all know there's a smell, I think, but beyond that, some people might wonder what they're supposed to do with everything. So that is all I have for today. You guys have a good day.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Deb. And I have a couple other chamber events before we conclude. I just want to remind everybody that this Friday is our Wake, Rattle, and Roll business breakfast. It meets at 7 a.m. over at the Civic Center. And we have a great cybersecurity panel talking about cybersecurity and fraud and what small businesses can do to protect themselves, and why businesses are especially targets for cyber attacks. I also want to just mention that we have a free workshop coming up in partnership with Aileron on August 19th, titled Why Your Business Depends on You More Than It Should. And it's a free interactive workshop with the team from Aileron. If you're not familiar with Aileron, they're a leadership academy nonprofit located near Tip City, Ohio, but they do some tremendous work. And anyone who does attend our event is able to get registered for a free ticket to the Aileron Summit coming up in September of this year. I also want to take a moment to plug our Ohio Big 7 event coming up on September 18th. This is a free event that the Chamber puts on where you can hear directly from the Director of Jobs Ohio, the NFIB, Ohio Business Roundtable, the Ohio Chamber of Commerce, the Ohio Council of Retail Merchants, the Ohio Farm Bureau, and the Ohio Manufacturers Association. So really great opportunity to get questions answered and to hear directly from some of those agency chairs. Other than that, there's always a lot of programs happening at the Chamber. Please refer to our website for all of those programs and events. And thanks for your time, and we'll break down for interviews. Have a great day.
Thank you.